What's up, guys? Welcome to the Eagles CodCast. I'm Matt, or Nevermind. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves since we have two new people.
I'm Cam.
Bennett, aka Gunley.
And then Kyle.
Yeah, I'm Kyle. I'm here all the time. The usual suspect.
The usual.
Yep.
Alright, so this time we got two guys with gold with us, which is obviously great because you guys never show up to content.
Yep, and
Okay, well-
Teston decided to sleep in. I just wanted to go ahead and just let that be known.
I showed up to the first content with
That's
him,
true,
and
that's
it did
true.
not go well
Yeah,
because
I
when the
mean,
video comes out,
When the
we'll-
video comes
you know,
out, we're gonna see. Let's just say I didn't play basketball in high school. Let's just say that.
It shows.
We're just gonna end it at that.
So, how are you guys? You guys are 5-0 for the season right now, or 4-0?
I think we're 5 or 6-0 or something like that. Who
Did
else
you guys
we
play
played?
Sarasota?
We're 6-0.
We're 6-0.
6-0.
We
Okay, I
played
wasn't sure if you guys had
Sarasota,
played
yeah.
Sarasota.
We're how many maps should we have played?
Because you guys have a ton of like reschedules, and you're.
We only had one
only had-
reschedule.
yeah.
We played it.
Oh, really?
We played it in the full cell week. I'm pretty sure.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because I remember like there was a lot of talk like when we were trying to figure out during the last podcast like who you guys played and stuff. We were all kind of just like I think they played tonight or whatever. But
Yeah, we played them.
Yeah.
I think we played them like on a Thursday during the full cell week.
Gotcha.
Just popped up one day, and Tustin's like, "Oh yeah, we're playing a match tonight." And we're like, because that team got COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, because I remember we were talking about it on the podcast. And we were like, why would that matter if we're playing COD?
Yeah.
But I guess
It-
they play out of the facility.
Yeah, they
so-
play out of a nice.
Have you
facility.
seen their facility?
Yeah, I saw the
that
picture of it
facility's
afterwards, right?
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
sick.
facility's actually insane.
Have you guys
They
seen
have
Ottawa's facility?
Well, yeah, because they play on a main stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
yeah,
yeah,
they-
they're
they
not-
might as well be
they're getting
playing-
paid- They're getting paid to play.
They might as well be
there.
playing at COD Champs
I mean, yeah.
every day.
So who would you guys say has like been the hardest competition so far in y'all's division?
Definitely UCF.
Yeah, UCF for sure.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I mean UCF. Yeah, they took a control off of us, but Full Sail took a hard point off us, but we really came out really slow that day. So,
Yeah.
but the next hard point, well, they got 3-0'd in the control in Garrison. They got like 6-2'd, 6-3'd in the search, and then they got 250 to like 120 in the hard point. Next hard point. So.
For the full sale, like, do you guys think they fell off hard from where they were last year? Like, because obviously I think last year they had Vail, right?
Wasn't here.
I
I would probably say so though.
mean, going from, if they had Vail on this team for 4v4, they would be like, they would be a threat.
If they
I
had
think.
Vail and they had
But
Prism, because Prism
They're
didn't
not.
play.
Oh,
yeah,
Prism
yeah,
not
and,
playing
and,
either.
Yeah,
and Prism
yeah,
didn't play either.
he
Like
didn't
if
play.
they had those two on the team with their best two, I couldn't
Yeah.
remember who
It was the
performing
Void
best.
kid.
Yeah,
They would actually be a really
they would
nasty squad.
actually be like, they could be a top 10 squad if they had those two on their team. I think, but without it, I just think that they're missing the leadership they need to play the maps correctly and stuff, so on
Yeah.
and so forth. I really think we lost map one hardpoint in that series because we just came out and we said, oh, they're not playing with Vail or Prism, and we just didn't even like shoot our guns and just got on and
Yeah.
played it, and then we were like, oh shit,
We really
all
thought
right,
it was going to be like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
We had that happen. So yesterday we played a scrim because like for whatever reason we can only get scrims like it seems like against terrible teams.
Yeah.
And so it was some random school that I'd never heard of before, but they asked us to play a best of 9, and I was like, sure,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
kinda
I'm just
weird,
trying to
but
play, right?
yeah,
like whatever.
whatever.
And so they beat us in the hard point because we just gotten on. Like we hadn't done anything, no war mode or nothing. And
Yeah.
I was like, are we gonna lose to some no-name school in a best of 9? And then we win the search, and then we won the control, and then they just were like, all right, GG's, we're getting off.
Yeah,
We-
like,
I was just
Well, I
like-
mean, they would have technically won the series at that point if they were doing a 4 or a, whatever it is, 7, whatever
Yeah.
it is, whatever we play. But yeah, no, that's kind of.
But it's just like, why ask for best of 9 if you're gonna dip after 3 matches?
I don't think we've
Yeah,
never
it's-
played a best of. We just run the hard point. We
But that's what I
barely
mean.
ever
Yeah,
run controls
usually,
either.
usually we just run hard
Yeah,
points. I've
it's-
been trying to get more control practice,
I'm-
but like, if nobody else is gonna answer, and the only person who does wants a best of 9, then shit, I guess I'm playing a best of 9.
It's so frustrating because we'll ask teams, we'll go, hey, scrim at 7, hard points and controls, and then we get to the controls and they're like, oh, we have a scrim at 8:30. Like,
Yeah, it just seems like people don't schedule
It's
their
just-
scrims
it's just-
like
it's
far
really
enough. They don't realize how
frustrating.
long games or how long the scrims can last.
it's so difficult to find a good control scrim, and it's kind of frustrating at times, but
Yeah,
it's whatever.
but no, that FSU map will be. It'll be a good one. I know.
It's on mainstream.
Yeah, UCF took them to map 5 and beat them, but I think. I don't know. When we've scrimmed FSU in the past, they've been hard. It's been a tough map. Every map out of the rotation on hard points.
I really think that FSU is definitely a better hardpoint team than UCF. Haven't seen FSU in search much. Did we scrim them in control?
I don't think so.
I can't remember if we scrimmed. Yeah, I guess we did, but
I'm
from
confident.
a hard point standpoint, I think FSU is the better team, in my opinion. Just because, yeah, I mean, Japo's Pope of this game. So.
Yeah. I haven't seen him play, but I only watched, the only match I've seen of them is the one that was on stream.
So.
I'm confident in our search though. So.
Yeah, I think our search
I
is.
hope so. You guys are all search kids, so.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I
are.
got smoked against UCF, to be honest. I think we're like 3-8 or something, but.
I haven't played COD like this since AW.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Like,
Cam's on
actually-
his grind. I got to give props to
actually
Cam.
playing.
He's actually been.
I was
grinding
gonna
the
grind
game a lot.
last year, then I played 3 days of Modern Warfare, and I was like, I think I'll pass.
Have you guys played any Elite play?
Somewhat. I got
You have
mastered.
Dark Matter, right?
Yeah, I do have Dark Matter.
Yeah.
So I got it actually like the day before League Play came out, so it was perfect timing.
What did you do to get the
But-
point blank kills? I cannot get them.
Okay, I played hardpoint, just regular core hardpoint, and get on maps like Cartel and stuff like that, and just hit routes and flank the hill. Like hit a full route and flank the hill.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
And run I think I ran like a suppressor, and then like just shooting kids in the back, just like.
I think Zach said that he just played only Armada and laid down on top of the ladder.
That's a
That's
good
smart.
idea. That's a smart
actually
idea.
really smart.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
I could
But
never do
they
it.
made point blanks easier. The hardest challenge is the aerial score streaks with the RPG. That was just.
Wait, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's god awful.
But so anyway, going back to League play. So have you played any
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah,
I assume you guys are both the masters.
I'm master. It's not. It's a terrible system from Treyarch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to bring the Elo system back. It's really the system they have right now is. I can't remember who it was, but I was playing with someone last night, and they were like, "Yeah, I was in Challengers, and then I played." Oh, it was Josh. It was J Money, Josh.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I was in Challengers, and then I won like 2 maps with you guys. Now I'm master." Like, I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
We played one match, me and Kyle did before we came here, and we were up on the control, and then one of our teammates just fries him in the back for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's been proven that the Elo system is the best for competitive esports.
Yeah.
Like, they already had a good system in World War II. I don't know why they're just.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're getting rid of it now, but.
No, I got put into master after playing 4 searches and a control out of my placement matches, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play this
So,
anymore.
so shout out to College Cod for making the Elo 8s. That's.
Yeah.
If you're a player and aren't in that, get in that. It's a lot of fun.
It's kind of died down now. I hope people start.
Yeah,
getting
I need to
again.
start. I kind of want to start playing more. I haven't been able to play it much because we've actually just been playing a lot, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
You guys are actually scrimming now?
We just we're
Yeah,
playing a lot.
we
And
get
we finally got VOD yesterday too, so we're about to.
we
we're
finally
about to start
started
VOD.
get some scrims on the T finally, since they're not scrimming P2P anymore. So
Yeah.
This cup was a little bit of a wake up call, and we were just like, all right, we got to get VOD. Like, if we want to make any sort of
Yeah.
noticeable improvements, or we're just gonna keep running around the map doing the same things wrong, not
So-
even realizing that it's wrong.
What do you guys think about the newest ranking that came out? You guys somehow
come
went
out
down
today?
one.
Yeah.
No, they came down yesterday.
Yesterday?
No, Monday. It's been
Where
It was
are
a
we
couple
at?
days ago.
oh,
Yeah.
so it hasn't taken
No.
into account.
It's not taking into account Tuesday's matches, this week's matches.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is before Tuesday's matches. Yeah, so, I mean, you guys were already above UCF, so you guys were technically supposed to win it. For whatever reason, you guys went down from 11th to 12th the week before. But do you guys think 12th is, like, right? Or are you guys a little lower than what you think you should be?
Looking at the teams, we can beat Concord. We've scrimmed them. I think we can beat Bama. Sheridan is probably a top 3 team. Toons is nasty. Fat Eddie is disgusting at this game. And we haven't played Illini. I think we scrimmed them. We were supposed to scrim them the day before our, like a few hours before our UCF match, but my power went out. Not my power, my internet was out for the whole day. So I had to play the UCF match in their living room.
That's right. I remember
Yeah.
you tweeted. Yeah, you told us that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Carleton will be a top 5 team as well, because I mean their 3-headed monster they have with Hawk 47 and Bedardo are just disgusting. But
So
I
you
think-
guys think closer to like 7, 6,
I
5,
see
6, 7?
I see closer to 6 or 7. Well, yeah, 6 or 7 is probably where I would really see us at.
Yeah. I have some. I don't know if I can say this on the
Say whatever you
podcast,
want.
but basically, in my opinion, you got to move Bama out of the top 10. They're not even in the top 10.
Who's on
like,
their team? Honcho, right?
I can give you a quick ranking. It's definitely gold, black, and then I'd probably put like Sheridan or Carlton, either or at 4 or 5.
I put Sheridan or Concord at 3 or 4.
You think Concord's better than
I think on any given day,
Sheridan?
either team can beat each other. And then you'd
Okay.
have to put. I think Carlton, Sheridan, and
Okay.
Concord are 3, 4, 5 interchangeable.
What
Yeah.
about the new team, CSULB Black? I've not seen them play, but apparently they like won the XP or something like that. Apparently they're kind of gross.
They're going to play a bunch of East Coast teams, so it doesn't really show if you think
Yeah.
about it, because they should technically win their host every time.
It's just gonna be, West Coast teams. I don't know. I'd love to see them scrim an East team on a neutral or something.
Yeah.
Then I could maybe tell you, but I know nothing about that team to even comment
I couldn't
on
tell you a
that,
single
so-
player on their team.
Maybe they're right at number 4. I don't know them. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Are you guys
But-
planning to play in Tesla?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're in
Because I know that those sign-ups like were today or something like that. Or-
Yeah, we've been signed up.
They
for
do
that
what?
tournament for
They
a while.
closed at 3.
Oh, probably not. Then if Tesla hasn't done anything,
No,
we'll see. We should.
No, he invited us to that
Oh, he
team
did
like
invite us to
a
the team.
long time ago.
Like a month ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
a long, like,
Yeah.
we'd known about it for a long time. I'm pretty sure we've
We
been
joined
in
it
that.
today.
Yeah, we're a
Yeah.
little behind.
I'm pretty sure we've been in it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Garrett was talking about his power rankings because he's staff and he has some influence in these, and
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get moved up to the 10 spot this next release.
Yeah, I do S&D Media, and it's me, Lou, Japo, and Honcho.
Yeah.
And our rankings, I can actually pull.
I mean,
so they're a little different.
if you were in Alpha Stream, I'm gonna bring it up, Cam. The casters were sitting there talking about how FSU and UCF were gonna be the top 2 teams in that region or division or whatever. And then
And we went out in 3-1.
So FSU loses 3-2, and then we go out there and 3-1 UCF. So what does that? What does that tell you? I mean, I don't.
We got beat on a control where Tesson dropped
I-
8 kills. So.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 2-1 into control. Yeah, Tesson with 8-23. Cam goes 12 and
Hey, at least I broke
20
double
something.
digits,
I
so
mean,
that's all I'm
dear
gonna
God,
say.
I mean, I don't. We gotta script control.
I'm gonna keep my mouth closed, but at least I dropped double digits. At that point,
Just grab us control.
Me
now.
and T are
We'll
fighting
play you
for our lives
fine
over
for
here.
me. And so I don't have to shoot against Trauma and Zach Trauma and Crooked. For fucking
Yeah, I
controls.
think. Yeah.
So, did you guys see the Ryerson clips of when they played against Hunger?
Yeah, with double clutch.
Double clutch?
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, one of the kids on Ryerson that it wasn't double clutch. I can't remember what his name was, but he got kicked out of the Toronto Ultra tournament for cheating.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
yeah, that came out on. What do we play our matches on Tuesday, Monday?
Because I saw Jamie's tweet, although I didn't see like anything to back up this tweet. I just saw the tweet that he said that apparently he monitored Camden and only got like 100 damage or something.
Yeah, that double clutch kid. Yeah, I mean, he might.
Yeah.
So I knew that they were going to get smoked by Sheridan because again, Sheridan's a top 5 team.
Yeah.
If they were to beat Sheridan in just a convincing fashion, then I hate to say that would show that they're cheating at some point, in some way, shape, or form. But I'd have to say that because I mean, you just don't come out of the woodworks and if you 3-1, 3-0 a team like that.
And I sat down with Lou and Dan Rohr and reviewed. This was before that him being sus was even publicized.
Yeah.
Before ELO 8s was
Yeah.
even out in CCL Cord, and we were reviewing some clips and we were like, yeah, I mean, I don't think he really has walls, but he's got a 2D radar at the top of his map. Like, there's no reason for you to be looking there. Like, this is like this was like a random spawn out or something like that. Like you
From what I saw,
if you're
it looked
reading
like,
that, then you're on Wester.
to me, it's like watching like I was watching one of his clips, and it reminded me of when you Overwatch like CS matches, and you can tell they're cheating because like they're making bonehead plays, but then they do something that's amazing, and you're just like
And-
your playstyle is too indifferent. It doesn't make sense. Like how are you making the
Yep.
exact right decision here, but then every other way you're just being a complete moron on the map, and you're like all over the place.
And another thing to look at is like timings. Like how many times does he get caught off guard? And it was like we watched like a few maps, and it was like, dude, this guy never gets caught mid sprinting. Like he never like I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he it was.
Sixth sense.
Yeah, it was. The dude's he's either the next like Dashy or. He's got a little mini map at the top.
But the only thing
with,
that I
that's on
thought
it.
about it is if he's that good, then why is he not on some top team?
Yeah.
You know, why,
Yeah,
why isn't he
there's
playing
no,
P2P
like-
with and getting T16, T8 on
I haven't heard of him in P2P like.
It just doesn't make sense.
Like
'cause
he. Yeah.
Who do you guys think, like, okay, how far do you think an all-star team that's of CCL players could make it into, like, P2P?
well, I mean, they basically had one this
I mean,
year.
they-
with,
yeah.
Right, before T
It was
Honcho.
T Honcho Vale and well, they had Cam Abstra, but
Yeah,
I mean, they
we're,
got.
we're hoping to
They
get
got-
him here next year.
yeah, that'd be dope.
We've got some we got some.
What did they place, though?
Yeah, I was bringing that up.
They got T32, I think 2 or 3 times.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think if you took the top guys and they really sat there and practiced, you could get a T16, maybe a T8. I mean, you'd
Yeah.
have to really practice
Yeah.
and get good practice, but I think it could be done.
The reason why I ask
Yeah.
is, like, we always see that, like, a lot of amateur teams, like, or a lot of players, like that Father Colo kid or whatever, who was
Yeah.
on Twitter, like, they always seem to come at the CCL and call everybody garbage. And it's like, you're either watching Bravo stream matches, which are just 2 random teams that decided to get on stream,
Yeah.
or you're just, like, saying things to just talk
Yeah.
about your ass because it doesn't make sense.
Is that the guy German was replying to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's actually hog water. I mean, I don't even know why he's talking.
He posted
I mean,
a clip
will
that he
not-
was like
I mean-
1v4 versus
I mean,
a T120 team.
in a GB or something like that. I'm like, bro, what are you like? Please chow me for a lot of money, please.
Back to your
I'm
question.
calling up the goon squad.
Back to your question, like you could just take you could just interchange the Ottawa Gold and Black, and you could get T16 on any given weekend.
That's
You,
fair.
I mean, you gotta think
Yeah.
if you take
I agree.
Noisy, which one's Gold? Is that their number 1 team? Is that with Noisy in them?
I think so, yeah.
If you
I'm
take
not
Noisy,
positive.
you take Noisy, you take 47. I mean,
No,
you
I
take
think
Chris
that-
Radial, any of those
Is
guys.
Gold the frat house?
I don't know, but
I can look it
either
up.
way, I mean, if you take any sorts of those guys, you have 47 because he's a sick one on any game. I mean, you could do it. They could easily get T16. Just at that point, it just depends on what their bracket looks like to see if they get T8 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Gold roster really quick.
Ottawa Gold is.
Okay, so that's the
Radio.
frat house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's the
Black
frat
has
house.
got to be the other one.
Yeah.
With,
With
Yeah, so I
Fame,
think
Noisy.
I mean Black is technically the number 1 team, but I think the rankings right now are correct. I mean, I just
yeah.
think that I don't know.
He
Whenever
takes-
they're on that land center, bro, and they're just sitting there, I don't. When it comes down to it, I mean, let's just be realistic. They're probably going to be playing each other, you know, for
Yeah.
that number 1 spot. Whenever they're playing each other at that land center, and they're across from each other, and the mouths start going a little bit. I just think that the frat house is just gonna come out
That's
on
gonna
top.
take- that's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I'm
upper
gonna be
left.
honest. Like you're gonna have these dudes sitting there yelling in your face, like they're all buddy right now, whatever in the land.
Yeah.
Center. Yeah, man. Hey, we'll help you out. When it comes down to that finals time, it's gonna be 2 dogs duking it out, and I just think Goal's gonna.
I gotta get, like, somebody's got to get with Sergio and, like, get, like, a full production of,
Yeah.
like, not just the game, but I need people
Yeah.
there. Like,
I need people there filming. I need to see
I'm
this.
I'm gonna need mid-game interviews.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
guy dies off a rotation. How'd you feel about that? I'd punch somebody in the face if they did that. I swear.
I don't know if you guys heard, but the chairs for this place is actually on its way. It's in LA now, so
Nice.
we're gonna get chairs here pretty soon.
Wish I would have had this
What
chair,
did we,
one of those chairs instead of
what did
sitting
we
in a
get?
wood kitchen chair.
They're a Rosie chairs. They're the ones that they're pretty nice. They're the ones that are in the tech corner right now. They
Ah,
you
okay,
can go
okay.
like test them out and stuff. But they've had the owner of Tech Corner had his I think he's had for 3 years, and it's held up. So I mean, like,
Nice.
it should be nice to just have in here.
Yeah,
Those chairs don't
I've
look
been
that
in the
bad.
tech corner.
These chairs aren't bad, but some of them don't they lean back and you can't get them to come back all the way up. And they're kind of rough. And it's like the hardest part right now for us is
That's
like
tough.
lugging like computers up here and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I'm getting a computer
Yeah.
bag so I can bring my PC up here. And then like in the future, the plan is to obviously like have the school provide PCs. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the one thing that, like, in all transparency, the thing that we don't play here is because
yeah.
having to move your computer
Oh my
and
It's
stuff
not
like that.
easy,
Because my
yeah.
computer weighs a shit ton.
That's why I told ever since I switched, because when I was on PS4 I could just bag that. It's not difficult.
Yeah, you put that in the book
But
bag.
now that I'm back
it was
on
easy.
PC, I haven't came here one time, and it's just because I want to. It's just a matter of getting a bag so I can put it in and bring it all the way up here. Because the hardest part for me is you have to sign in and stuff, and I'm not really trying to sign in 3 different times to all this crap upstairs.
Yeah.
So once I get a bag, it'll be fine. But I mean, the goal eventually is obviously, because we're actually already on our way to becoming a club sport, and then we can get school funding. I heard that apparently a lot of the other teams get funding pretty easily, so that's obviously the end goal.
That'll be nice.
Because I know me and Tesson have talked about it. If there was PCs in here, we'd come play here all the time.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Just because
sure.
when you're sitting here playing next to your buddies like that,
It's just a lot of fun.
It's
Well,
just
it's
a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun, but you can learn so much more because it's so easy to be at the end of the game to be hey, can you come here and show me where you want me to be, on this, if you really want to break things down. Whereas when you're on a Discord call, it's a little harder to be you can say I want you to be on the green box, but it's they might have a different idea of what you mean by that or whatever, and you can explain it a little better. Especially when we get to when we get recruiting and a lot of our seniors start graduating out, we're getting newer players. It'll be nice to have a place where we can bring people to show them newer players and teach them the game properly.
Yeah, that'll definitely be nice.
Because it's hard to teach the game in any real fashion through an online method. You have to really be there. Luckily we got Kyle. We taught him, but I mean he came from Overwatch and then just showed him how to play. But it took time. I feel bringing him here and sitting down next to him. I don't know how you feel, but I feel that taught you a lot more faster.
Yeah, I mean, especially because we would have 5 people in here, only 4 are playing. Someone's just looking over our shoulders, they're okay, here you did this wrong, you should have done this. Especially just them being able to see what you do and just tell you what to do instead. It's helpful.
Yeah,
And then,
I get that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna end up watching VOD tonight, so
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you
if
didn't watch it yesterday.
anybody I didn't watch it yesterday. I was gonna watch it today with T. If anybody wants a VOD to watch,
Yeah, we might have
even watching other VOD
Yeah,
can't
for
help.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And you can just kind of get a sense of how the map should flow because we were actually slamming UCF in that Moscow off the rim. I think we were up 200 to 70.
I think it's good also to
That was
watch.
actually one of the that's definitely our best hard point.
I think it's also good to watch better teams VODs because show you what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Watching your one's always good because you can see your mistakes. But watching better teams to know not only was this a mistake, but here's where you should have been.
Yeah, and that's why.
It's I saw, I don't remember who it was one of the Ottawa teams. It's instead of complaining about having to play us, why don't you dissect how we play and try to mimic it?
Yeah.
Don't bitch and complain about having to play a team like this that's that good. Watch it and watch how we play and try to get better from it.
For sure.
It's it's teams I feel it's teams the teams that we play. We 250 to 20.
Yeah.
I know that they probably don't have the raw skill that we do, but if you're playing the map right, you're gonna get points. So they could go back and watch and see what we did and be this is what they do. Let's try to mimic that. Get better that way.
Yeah.
And I feel that's something that's missing from this. I know we haven't done it because, of course, we haven't been beat that bad lately.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a good way to help get better as a team, though. So.
All right. Well, to wrap it up, you guys play FGCU. Who's that?
Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah. Okay. Florida Gulf Coast and Florida State.
I think they got 40-point club up. FSU and UCF.
So I'm going with predictions are we're gonna
3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3-0 on that one. And
3-0
Florida State.
Yeah, the only one. Florida State.
I'd say realistically, I'd say a 3-1 because we're liable to lose control at this point.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
How much time do we have? Do we play them next week?
You play them
them
Tuesday, right?
Play them Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday
All
night
right.
stream at 9:30.
If we sit down and scrim and watch VOD every single night, I'm gonna go 3-0.
Okay. All right.
I'll go 3-1. We're not losing the search.
Because we're not losing search.
Yeah.
We're not losing the search.
It's like I just
If
took
map,
a respawn.
depending on how I don't know how the seating is. If we're getting 1-3-5 or if they're getting,
Your home team.
so we get 1-3-5
I
then.
think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then we're definitely not losing map 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
that's
depends
triple.
on how the vetoes go, but I know Tesson's got us on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be depending on
He
the
does.
vetoes.
Our
too.
vetoes got
I mean, I don't-
chalked. Somebody let Josh veto for us, and they picked checkmate to be our respawn,
Yeah.
bro.
Way out of pocket.
which is our worst map.
Yeah,
the
I
one
was
we
like,
don't
how
play.
did we get checked?
He literally got
Okay.
bullied, didn't he?
I don't want to come off as sounding disrespectful toward FSU because those are really cool dudes. But
Yeah.
just to pit, like, let's just say everything goes in our favor. We get the map we want, and we get 1-3-5 like that. I think it'll be a 3-0. If they maybe finesse us on the vetoes a little bit and get the hard point that they're better at, then it could be a 3-1.
Yeah.
Easy. But
That's
I don't.
I think they're a good raid hardpoint team, is what I
Yeah,
remember.
I
So
think they're really
we're not
good.
the best raid hardpoint team.
Sure.
But I think if it goes Moscow, honestly, the best for us to get the best 3 would be Moscow, probably Garrison Control, and then
Gonna give all that information up right before the game.
All right.
yeah, they can have it.
yeah, we don't. No, that's
Fair
fine.
enough.
They
Fair
can
enough.
pick 3 maps.
That's our goal. We want to get better at all of our weak maps right
Yeah.
now. That's what we're trying to improve on. I think that I think our raid control is actually pretty good. I think our raid control is pretty good, to be honest. But
That's what we did with the first few teams we played. We told them to pick 5 maps and we'll play.
yeah,
Fair enough.
When we played Oklahoma State and Tesla, was it Tesla or the opening tournament? Yeah, T said pick 5 maps. I don't care. We're not losing.
yeah, because
That's
Yeah.
kind of toxic.
Yeah, no, it's like when we play pro points, and let's say the first map's hard point and we beat them, they're like, nah, we're gonna play best of 3, and the second map's search and third map's control, we're like, all right, we forfeit the search, y'all join up for the control again.
yeah, they were just. But
That's the funniest thing to do. Is like, all right, yeah, we forfeit the search, y'all can have that. We'll go play the control on you.
if we stay on top of our VOD sessions and stuff,
So 3-0.
I think
maybe
that-
3-1.
We might need
yeah.
to rival shit
To sum it up, going back to the rankings for a second, if we get into the VOD sessions and start scrimming 2-3 sets a day like we know we can, we can be in the top 5 easily, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think we also scrimmed a Illini, but we only got like 2 maps in,
Yeah,
and they throttled us on Crossroads. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, they beat, like, we got like 120 points. Like, they throttled us, given that we had just gone on and everything. But
shit, that happens once a scrum,
yeah, that happened.
where we just get put down bad and then we come back out.
Kyle, we got Bama White and Clemson. I don't think we're going to lose Bama White. I don't think that'll really be a match, but Clemson's supposed to be a nasty team, so.
I think as long as we practice, we can have a chance. I think we have a chance against anyone in our division.
Yeah.
Like, we stand a chance.
Do you want to switch divisions?
No, not at all.
Not
even
even
Do you
close.
want to play full sell FSU and UCF?
No, we want to play our FSU.
Yeah, we play
Yeah, we want to play our FSU.
we play in FSU. We're good with it.
I'll play UTK.
So you guys play them Tuesday,
Yeah, so we played them at the same. We played Clemson at the same time you guys played FSU.
and you said you're gonna be on. Didn't you say earlier you're gonna be on stream or something?
Y'all should
or-
try to get on stream for that one.
Yeah, you should.
We might be on Bravo stream. You guys are on Alpha, so.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh yeah, we're on
Yeah,
Alpha
Alpha at
FSU.
9:30, so, yeah, so.
I might be nervous for my first Alpha stream.
Hey, they had 10K viewers.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
did.
funny that I was talking
I know
about the
Lou.
other
I knew
day.
Lou was shaking in his
No,
shaking
yeah.
in his boots.
We were talking about that the other day, and I was just saying, like, I don't really get like
Yeah.
an online COD. I feel like I'd have to go to a LAN to get nervous.
Yeah,
and
to really,
everything,
like,
to be
feel
honest.
it.
Like, I don't. You know,
It's
how
like
you don't,
10K
you know how you don't get
viewers in a
nervous.
match is like-
You know how you don't get nervous. You know you're playing on Alpha stream. I'm not pulling up the stream. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna pull it up and look at that 10K number. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna allow that to be a thought.
Exactly.
I'm just
Just play
going
your
out there and
match.
just playing my game.
Yeah, shoot some bodies.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yes.
I think that's
Oh,
going
I
to be it for us, guys, because we are actually, I think, like a little over time. But
Okay.
Be all
thank you
right.
guys for hanging
Yeah,
out.
that's
Make
fine.
sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yes, sir.